What's good, everyone? I hope you're all having a great day. We're it's a Sunday right now, and yeah, this morning I had a crazy workout. Yeah, like yesterday, I did a crazy circuit training, and my strength is just going up. And today, same thing. Like my body just recovers faster and faster. So the subject for this video, it's you see, Mira has gained a lot of experience, and I'm 35 years old now, so I've been through a lot of ups and downs in dating. And the reason why now, like, my life is so simple and I don't have issues with dating anymore, it's because I've understood how to naturally, so I don't even have to fake it. Because what's gonna happen is, as you guys like watch my videos more and more, what will probably happen is, if it's not natural for you, at first you kind of have to fake it, meaning, okay, you know the theory, so you apply it. But then after a while, it will just be part of who you are. And that will happen even faster if you really take the time to know who you truly are as a person. You know, when you really know like what you vibe with, what you like, it's going to be much easier to just flow through life. And yeah, you're gonna see dating is not a problem. Like, even you're gonna be super selective with dating. You're not gonna you know, the thing is, it's funny, guys that have issues with dating, it's like almost their life mission is to date. It's like they want to like find a woman with who they could be in a relationship with. And when you get to the point that I've reached, it's not that you don't want to date. Like, you will enjoy, well, that's the thing, you'll enjoy dating, but you're not gonna be looking to date, because you're gonna be so satisfied with your own lifestyle, with the way you do things in life, that for you, the idea of like going out of your way to date someone just because you just want to date, it's gonna be pointless for you. You're gonna reach that point where, if you're gonna date a lady, it's because she really makes you down to date. Okay, and it's because she will have showed you interest. She will have made the moves as well. It's gonna be a dance. You know, it's gonna be a dance. It's gonna be like, I'm not saying she's gonna make the first move though. You're still a man. But you're really gonna feel something inside of you that, like, yo, I wanna make a move on this lady. You know, there's something about her that makes me curious. But you're not just going to be desperate and just go for a woman just because she has a nice ass and beautiful lips or beautiful eyes or beautiful long hair. Like, that stuff, it's going to go right over your head. So the subject of the video, it's, why do you keep failing at dating? And I'm going to bring 3 points in this video, 3 specific points. And the first one, it's well, actually, I'll say in the order of how I see things play out for a lot of guys. And of course, what I say is not universal. This is what I've lived through my experience. But because I'm more neutral about the whole idea of dating, I'm able to see different perspectives. And what I noticed is that a lot of guys that are desperate to date, well, what's going to happen is that they try too hard. They will try too hard to date. So it's like I said, it's just because they see a woman that's beautiful, they're going to try to like make all the moves, you know, ask her out on dates, text her, and then they think they have to text her in the morning, and then even at night, they will always ask her how her day went. You're simply trying too hard. You know, like she's not even showing that like she likes you, and you're doing all the moves to, like, you know, try to seduce her. It's like you go in seduce mode, and you think that like the more you show her that you like her, the more she's gonna be interested in you. But no, she's just gonna see that like she easily has you, and that's just gonna make her want to like go for someone else or even ghost you. So you see, so that's the first point. The first point is, you try too hard. The second point that I'm going to bring up is it's for the guys that they started hitting a wall with dating. They're like, shit, like it's not working anymore or whatever. And that's for the guys that like kind of gave up on dating. And those are the guys that are like, oh, like, you know, there's no point in dating. Women are too difficult. There's no point. It's a waste of time. So these are like more for the bitter man. And like what I'm going to tell you guys is the problem is you try too little. You're on the other extreme. Is that you're like, it's almost like you're afraid to try because you've been burnt so many times by trying too hard that now you don't try at all. That won't get you anywhere as well, because I will tell you, my man, if you want things to happen with a lady, you will have to lift a finger. Yes, you have to try little, but that's why I said you try too little. Like, if you try too little, you're not going to get any results. The only way you're going to get a woman to actually invest in you is you have to let her know in a proper way. You know, you have to do it with style. And in your own style, you have to make her understand that, like, yeah, I am curious to see what you have to offer. So you're going to have to do some investment. You cannot just sit still. And when I say sit still, like, it's like, it's in rhythms. Meaning, like, let's say you meet a woman, okay? And she's super happy to meet you, you know? Like, you approach her and she smiles at you and she's happy that you started a conversation. You get each other's Instagram. Believe me, that's not enough. Like, you cannot be like, okay, like I showed her that I was interested. Now she has to make the moves because I don't want to look too interested. No, you still got to initiate the conversation. It's just that you have to know how to pace yourself out. And of course, you have to be very aware of how she's replying to you. Meaning, let's say you meet a woman, and like I said, the first interaction is beautiful, you know, she's super happy. You see she's engaged, okay? You can almost see that she's nervous, but you see that she's excited. Well, you got to see, is this consistent? Because if after, when you reinitiate a contact via Instagram to communicate with her, and you see that, I don't know, she responds to you after like a whole week, and she's like very dry, then yeah, maybe she just wanted the attention. It's possible that it was just that, and that's data for you. That means, well, move on. You know, if the girl is cold after she was being hot, well, that shows to you exactly what she is. She's the hot and cold type. You know, she's going to show that she's super happy, but not at like, okay, she sees that you showed really like that you would be interested in knowing her more. She pulls back. Then there's no point in going further. Like, just stop it there. But it's just to say that, like, you cannot be like, okay, I made this move, now I sit and I just let things unfold. No, that's not how you let things unfold. You let things unfold when she also followed the step. So for example, if you initiate the first communication after you two talked in person and you got each other's Instagram, or let's say you got each other's like phone number, when you reinitiate contact, you let things unfold when you initiated the contact versus, like, let's say you did the first texting, right? Meaning you let her come to you. You texted, you let her come to you when she's ready. When she texts you, and let's say it's in a good time frame, that's when it's up to you again to make a move, but at your own pace. Don't like, that's where you don't want to fall back in the pat where you're trying too hard. Don't like, oh my God, okay, this girl likes me. Let me try to set up a plan right away, or let me, you know, like always text her because you're anxious or whatsoever. It's like, no, you got to pace things out. Like, you have a life to live. But keep in mind that it's up to you to initiate like the future steps. So let's say she answers questions about herself to you, and you like get the information and stuff, and then you're like, okay, well, I would like to actually see her in person and set up maybe a first date. Keep it light. It could be take a walk. It could be go for a coffee. It could be a FaceTime date as well. Like whatever makes you feel more comfortable. It's something very light. You set it up. Don't be sitting around thinking like, oh, maybe she's gonna be the one asking me like if I want to meet up. Yes, sometimes the woman will initiate and be like, hey, do you feel like doing this? But don't expect it. You're the man. You should lead still. Just don't over lead. In a sense that like, if you suggest her an activity or say like, hey, do you want to like go grab coffee? If she says, I'll think about it, shut it down. Don't try again. She said, I'll think about it. You let her think about it. You live your life. You continue. You do not try again. That's where you try too hard. If she says, yes, of course, I would love to, you set it up. And then after that, you don't need to like continue communicating unless you really have something to say. You don't need to keep the conversation going. You set up the date. You'll see each other at the date. And then that's it. That's all. Meaning you'll see how it flows during the date. And this is where I'm going to get to the third point. The final point of the video. You don't want to accept the facts for what they are. Meaning, let's say you guys go on the date, okay? The coffee date or whatsoever. And that when you go on the date, things simply don't flow. Like, I don't know, she kind of rolls her eyes a lot, or she has nothing to say to you, even if like you actually try to direct a conversation. By the way, when a woman likes you or she actually enjoys your presence, conversation is easy as fuck. It's easy as fuck. Because she wants to talk to you. You know, women are very good at communicating. It's just that if she doesn't want to talk to you, she will keep her mouth shut. It's going to be yes, no answers. Even to open-ended questions. You know? Like, how do you like this thing? Yes. You know, and no, literally, like, she's going to cut the conversation short. So the thing is, and it's funny, when she likes you, even when you ask her questions or a yes or no, she will add to it. It's gonna be very easy to have a conversation. So this is just to make you understand that if the date is not going well because you just feel the friction, accept that there's friction. There's nothing you can do to change that. Don't start thinking in your head, is there something I can do, or maybe there's something I can say to make her talk more? It's not like in those movies where like the date starts awkward and then like the guy does something funny and then it breaks the ice and then suddenly it goes so well. Like, no, in real life, if it's gonna go well, it's gonna go well. If it's gonna go bad, it's gonna go bad. The only situation where I could see this happen is if you're so nervous, so you're making her nervous, but then you start calming down, and then because you calm down, well, she also calms down, and then the conversation flows. But if you're chill and you're yourself, and she's like just, I don't know, being boring, you have your answer, boy. It's like she does not like you. She's not interested in you like maybe you were thinking that she would be interested. She showed up to the date, but the chemistry is just not there. So do not try to force it. Just accept that. And now somebody would say, okay, and then what after? You just rinse and repeat. Meaning after the date, you let her enjoy the experience. Let the feelings marinate. You too enjoy it. Think about how you liked, you know, maybe the way she played with her hair or how she looked at you or whatever. Don't try right away to set up another date. Like, let her think about it. Because if you try to set up another date, you don't even give her the time to wonder, did she actually like you? Did she actually enjoy the experience with you? So let things simmer down. You know, and you'll see, like, that's how things will unfold. That's what unfolding is. It's a perfect mixture of you making moves, but you also knowing how to sit still. So that's why you have to build your patience. So I hope this video gives you some value. If it did, then you can drop a like. You can maybe drop in the comment section your experience with dating. How is it for you right now? And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out the future videos. And I'll see you guys very soon. Take care.